An 8-year-old boy becomes a quadriplegic after being hit by a drunk driver.
35 years later, Randy Williams became the victim of another drunk driver, and this time it cost him his life. Jose Luis Sanchez pleaded guilty to intoxication manslaughter in connection with Williams' death. Today, he found out his punishment for ending a man's life.
He never gave up on life. He loved everyone. He gave people hope.
On June 12, 2010, 43-year-old Randy Williams was asleep when a truck slammed into his room at an assisted living facility. The truck was driven by 19-year-old Jose Luis Sanchez, who was under the influence, and then he fled the scene.
And your choices finally took his life. As he lay underneath the truck in his bedroom at his group home, I can only imagine the terror that he must have felt lying there.
It's terror he had felt before when he was just a child.
That ended all chance of him to live a normal life.
He was thrown from the car he was riding in, causing him to become a paraplegic.
Ready, Your Honor.
Sanchez's sentence, 9 years in prison. Attorneys for Sanchez say he knows he deserved the punishment.
It's the only time that I have had a 22-year-old boy own up and accept his sentence the way that this young man did.
And I hope that Mr. Sanchez does get it. I get the feeling that he does, that he's truly sorry, not just for himself, but also for our family.
Just a few blocks away before running into Williams' room, Sanchez ran his truck into the back of a motorcycle rider, throwing him to the ground. He was treated for broken bones and released. TxDOT is focusing on putting an end to drunk driving in Texas. Here's a closer look at what that agency is doing. Throughout the month of July, DPS troopers across the state will be looking for drunk drivers during their Faces of Drunk Driving campaign. Last year, 1,170 people were killed by drunk drivers on our Texas roads. Another 9,400 people were injured.